day of the regular season, and we got a compelling one in store here. Here's the former Illini kicker, Chase McLaughlin, to get us started. And we are underway from the City Beautiful. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in the age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 2. Up the middle they go. Fuller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the gun on third down, Yates working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 17 yards and a Giant first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New York.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's second and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8. At the 48.
Off play action. Yates. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
It's a gain of 11.
That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Fuller. And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4.
4 yards.
Second down and 6 now.
Second and 6.
Back to throw. Yates. That's complete to Robinson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
From the gun on third down. Yates. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
10 at the 20-yard line.
The middle they go. Fuller. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 20-yard line.
Quickly into the hands of Neighbors off the RPO. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14.
A 31-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
Well, a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
That's good for Orlando. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
By Bobby Okereke.
He'll drop to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. They'll drop to throw. And he's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Now a handoff up the middle. Meadows. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll look to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. To the right side and intercepted. And the Giants are going to get it back here just past the 35. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Yates. Oh, short pass pulled in by Washington. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Fighting through, and he's got space. Down the left sideline. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. then you got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Orlando with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Now back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Ramirez. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
First and 10 at the 45.
A first carry for Rachaad White. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw here. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll look to throw here. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
They'll set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Ramirez. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain.
It's 4th down.
Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So a good job there to kind of weather the storm in that first quarter and come back with their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, you hate to be coming from behind early on, but you're exactly right. They took some time, able to move the ball, and now it's back to a 10-3 game.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
1st and 10.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Now this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Looking to throw. Yates. That's complete. It's Neighbors.
This offense so far on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll run on first down. It's Fuller. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Back to throw. Yates. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Yates. He finds his man. It's Robinson. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Giants first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Middle they go. Fuller. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Giants.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
On first down, it's Fuller. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. Yates. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
From the gun on 3rd down. Yates. Touchdown! A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Gets past one man. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. That's taken in by Higgins. 2 yards still to go. Third down now.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll look to throw. Open man. It's complete to Higgins. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
That's good for an Orlando first down.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On play action, they'll throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Well, Week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Back to throw again. Here's White. They set up the screen. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll look to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
The Giants' 12-yard line.
Hey, that's your man. That's your man.
Now a handoff up the middle. Meadows. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
24-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And a second field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd and 4. It's complete to Robinson. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll run on 1st down. It's Fuller. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he enters his final weekend as the league leader in rushing yards by a quarterback. He has been a dynamic dual threat all season long. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw.
No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Meadows. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. They'll pick up 7 there on the 1st down keeper.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a handoff up the middle. Meadows. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 and the 34. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and sneak it here. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 33-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
He'll drop to throw.
To the right side, catch made by Ibuka. 2nd down and 3.
Number 9, Emeka Ibuka. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Giants.
They'll try the left side. Noble. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call.
Ball start. Offense.
After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. To throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Isaiah Likely from 21 yards away. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
The offense will line up for a...
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Up the middle they go. It's Fuller. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
A gain of 15. First down, New York.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Brings up second and 2.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Fuller. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, New York.
They'll keep it on the ground. Fuller. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 6 yards. It's fourth down.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Third quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be second and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back.
Third and 3.
They'll drop the throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Up the middle they go. Nettles. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
They just keep trying, but so far, we're finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers, he's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. Now a handoff up the middle. Nettles. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Final minute now of the third quarter.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Now on fourth down on is the punt team sending this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back live to Orlando. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Fuller. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 1st down, it's Fuller. And out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 7. Now he's going to step up and run. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Up in the middle they go. Fuller. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Fuller. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. Seibert able to knock this one through. And that'll push the lead up to 8. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a 1-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Now second and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground. Meadows, a pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
They're going to look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. They'll run on first down. Meadows. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And an Orlando first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
And this one's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 26. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is White on the screen. And down inside the 15 he goes.
There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Rachaad White, incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back.
They'll look to throw here. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in for 2 yards out. And his guy's now just a 2-point conversion away from tying us up.
So part one of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make the play.
But he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. And
And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Under pressure, and down he goes. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, Yates. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
14 yards. And the Giants
On first down, it's Fuller. Now a whistle and a timeout defensively. Trying to stop it, and they do with 2 seconds to go prior to the 2-minute warning.
brings up 2nd and 12.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Yates. Now they go screen. It's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Up the middle they go. Fuller. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Trying to take this home. They'll run. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
48-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is good, and that will push the lead up to 5. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The situation for them offensively as follows. Down by 5, 20 seconds to go. A chance to end this season with a bang as they come up with a 1st and 10. And he's got a first down as he's tackled inbounds at midfield.
12 yards. That's good for an Orlando first down.
And he'll stop the clock with 5 seconds to go there on the spike. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting into midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So for the Giants, they do get that 10th win of the year as they finish up at 10-7 overall. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better-than-average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for Orlando, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And the playoffs will run through their house as they'll get the week off and get set to host a divisional round game in 2 weeks' time. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.